welcome to the first podcast of Four Weebs, also known as That Anime Podcast. My name is Leah. I've been an anime watcher for about 8 years or so now. I like action and adventure animes, and obviously good shoujo every now and then. So that's me. I'll let everyone else introduce themselves now.
Okay. Hi, my name is Veda. I've been watching anime for probably about 8 years now. Some of my favorite anime is more of like the action fantasy kind of type. I'm also wearing Batman pajamas. Yay. Anyway, take it away.
That's not anime.
Shush.
Totally anime. Hi, I'm Becca.
It's important.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I've been watching anime off and on for the past 10 or 15 years because I'm super old. And I'm wearing Ninja Turtle pajamas, so suck it, Veda.
Batman beats Ninja Turtles.
We can talk
So,
about that later.
it's my turn. Just taking my airtime. My name is Liam. I've been watching the Japanese anime for a while, but only seriously for the last 2 years. And my favorite color is blue.
That's my favorite color. You can't have blue as your favorite
Dibs
color.
blue.
God damn it.
Purple's
Liam's
the
favorite
best, so
color,
screw all you
blue,
guys.
2015 confirmed.
No.
Hashtag
Okay.
2012.
Okay, guys.
We're getting off track already.
Reel it in. All colors are beautiful.
Really?
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So, the whole idea of this podcast is that we watch a good anime and a bad anime each week. And in order to do so, we draw from a set of marbles. So there's 4 marbles. There's 2 white marbles. If you get one of those, you're watching the good anime. If you get a blue marble, you get to watch the bad anime. And if you get a red marble, you're also still watching the bad anime, but you do get to pick what we'll all be watching next week. So when we drew beforehand, I got the red marble. So that's why I'm giving you this introduction, and I will also let you know what we were watching. So, the good anime, always start with the good news first, yay, is new to the 2015 season. It's called Gangsta. I have a little synopsis here I can read to you. So, it takes place in the city of Ergastulum, a shadyville filled with many men and petty thieves, whores, and many cops.
Did you say whores?
Whores, yeah,
Yes.
there's whores.
I'm so pissed I didn't get to watch that one.
Yeah, disclaimer, we swear, so, whatever,
Yeah.
inappropriateness, great times. And there are some deeds even too dirty for the most jaded inhabitants to touch. So you follow the handymen, Nick and Warwick, who take care of jobs no one else will handle. A new group of attempts to muscle in on their block, and the cops enlist them to lead out the upstarts with no questions asked. So essentially it's basically like the Boondock Saints in an anime. For anyone who's seen that movie. That's basically how it is. So, Veda and Liam watched this anime this week. So,
Lucky bastards.
Yay.
Liam, we'll start with you. What are your initial thoughts?
Do you want to say what the bad anime is, or are we going to leave that as a surprise?
That's a
Well,
surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise for later.
Okay, well, Gangsta was pretty cool. I kind of just went into it blind, just because, you said it was good. So I'm like, oh, okay, I won't read anything about it first. I'll just go ahead and start watching it. And it was pretty interesting. I didn't feel like it was a waste of time watching it. There's some good action, some, good animation.
Yep.
And interesting storylines that I would like to find out more about. So those are my initial impressions.
What about you, Veda?
I also went into it blind. I didn't know anything about the show. I'd seen a couple of GIFs online of it, but other than that, I had no idea. So I went into it completely blind, but I really enjoyed what I saw. Yeah, I think, I don't know. Other than that, it kind of reminded me of, a crime drama, but not a crime drama, in a way, if that makes sense.
It kind of has that crime tone.
Yeah, because there's,
I agree.
the seedy underbelly, and then you have the cops up there, too, but they're also kind of are they crooked? Kind of. But, and I really like crime dramas, so I think that kind of pulled me in a little bit as well. Yeah, those are my initial thoughts.
Good, good. Oh, I'd also just like to point out to the listeners, because I forgot to mention this earlier, we watched the first 3 episodes of the anime. And then from that point on, we kind of also discuss if we would watch it again. Or continue watching, I should say. So are there any long-term thoughts, any general discussion you two want to have about the first 3 episodes?
Well, there's... I liked how, like, there's some good action going on right away, but also some good, like, character stuff. And there's... Within the first 3 episodes, there's lots of stuff, I guess, teased that...
Yeah.
Stuff where it really wasn't clear about, like, why is this guy with the dog tags so badass, and why are, like, people with dog tags really feared, and what is this thing with the guy and the mysterious thing at night and the killing? And I was like, that's cool, but doesn't really make sense, but maybe if I watch more, it will make sense. Also, everyone has guns, but this guy is still poning everybody with a sword, so... That's cool. It was also interesting how the one guy was deaf. Thought that was a cool character thing to add to him.
I really liked that.
And how the other guy is a gigolo.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, for real. It was great.
Is his
Warwick.
name Bruce?
No, his name's Warwick.
No.
Close enough.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I really liked the characters that they introduced. I'll just segue over to my part anyway. They kind of all seem like you've seen the type of characters before, but the way that they pull it off feels new, so it's nice. Because you're like, oh, I know this, like, the Gigolo character, right? You're like, oh, I've seen that kind of character arc before, where it's just like this schmoozy dude. But then you're like, oh, there's, like, backstory to this. There's stuff going on there, and they teased that in the first episodes, like Liam was saying. They open a lot of doors there.
Well,
and it's really interesting.
I think, just putting in a little thought, because I have seen some of this as well, I think it's because they are, like, characters you've seen before, but at the same time, they're not so linear. Like, you'll still see little differences in their personality, so he's not, like, just a gigolo, or he's not, like just
one note, like... Yeah, and, like, the other character, Nick, he's deaf, right, but they're not like, oh, him being deaf is his, like, defining character trait. There's actually, like, a character there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I didn't notice he was deaf until, like, they said, he's deaf.
I had no idea. It was just like, oh, I guess he's just not gonna talk to anybody, and then they're like, hey, I can't hear you, and you're like, oh, that's new. I haven't actually ever seen that in an anime before, so that was nice.
Yeah, and I liked how they gave him, like, how his voice was really mumbly and stuff, because he was deaf, and, you know, when you're deaf, you can't hear your own voice, so...
Yeah, they even put the Japanese subtitles on it.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Mm-hmm.
What's the animation like?
It's nice.
It's pretty detailed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like... Sorry, continue.
Well, you could probably describe it better, so go ahead.
It kind of reminds me of, like, if they mixed Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo together with, like, a hint of Sword Art Online.
You just update the look a bit, and it looks
Yeah.
I could be very picky about my animation. That's why I ask.
Actually,
no, it's nice.
Let's not say Sword Art. Yeah, if you put Cowboy Bebop really enhanced for this day and age with, like, the smoothness of Attack on Titan.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I would say. That's what I would give it.
Yeah. It kind of reminded me personally. Has anybody else seen Psycho-Pass?
Yes.
No?
Nah.
God, yes.
Yeah?
Nah.
So good. I agree with you.
I love Psycho-Pass. Anyway, it reminded me of that a little bit.
Yes, I agree.
Feel, look-wise.
I have no frame of reference.
Psycho-Pass.
It's on Netflix.
So good. First season. Do it.
About watching it
You
on
mean
Netflix.
another... Oh, sorry. You mean another show on Netflix I should watch?
Liam's so
Yes.
Why not?
Shit.
It's okay.
It's not your shit. It's just, you know, every day you have at least one conversation. You have to watch this. Like, okay,
Yeah,
I'll
pretty
add it to
much.
the list.
Well, you actually have to watch Gargoyles, so...
Yes.
Well, like I said, like, you know, I've got so much stuff to watch, but if you give me the DVD, I will watch it. The thing is, you just have to instigate it, because I'll never start it by myself, because I'll be like, I need to watch this other thing. So just give me the DVD and,
Oh, I'll give you the DVD, Liam. Don't
just
you worry.
give it to me.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's the right DVD and not like a stashed DVD. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Right.
On that note,
I keep my porn in
Anime.
very specific boxes. Don't worry.
I mean, if you want to give me porn, I'll watch that too. It just has to be like good porn. Not I don't necessarily mean like good fappable porn. I just mean like it has to be at least
High
interesting
quality.
to watch.
Okay,
I
guys.
see.
okay, guys.
Reel it back in.
so-
Come on.
Reel it in. Reel it in.
No, I hear Liam on that. You have to watch interesting porn.
So, do you guys have anything else you kind of want to say about Gangsta?
Well, I guess the ultimate question is, will we watch more? I'm pretty biased in the sense that the only shows I like to watch start to finish are like fantasy and sci-fi. And with this one, after 3 episodes, there's some stuff that kind of seems supernatural or fantasy, but I'm not honestly sure. This is one I would like to finish, but with that being said, there are other shows I will watch before I watch this one.
Fair enough. What about you, Veda?
For me personally, I really like this kind of genre of stuff. It's like really, really gritty and horrible, and it's great. So yes, I would continue watching it. Also, is it actually only 7 episodes?
No, it's up to 12 right now, and it's not over yet.
Okay, I was like, because when I looked for it online, I only found 7, and I was like, hey.
That's like 4
No,
hours.
This seems
I
weird.
just watched the 12th one last night. It was great.
Oh,
Things
Yeah,
do
no,
become clearer.
oh, good. I know. I like all the mysteries being set up and all the backstories that they're going into. I'm just like, this is great. So yeah, it was good for me.
Is it fairly easy to find online?
I found it
Yeah.
easily.
Animefreak.tv
I mean,
for the win.
Shout out.
not
Shut up.
That's where I watch all my anime.
Sponsorship.
that we're promoting, not
Yeah, this is
buying
when they get shut
anime.
down.
I'll take anyone's money. I am a corporate whore. Give it.
Money,
It's
please.
okay.
Yeah, my
Oh.
hands are out.
So,
Thanks for specifying, because this is audio only, and we don't know for sure what you're doing.
Well, they're like grabby hands right now. I'll take any money.
I mean, you guys said what pajamas you're wearing, but I never said, so no one knows what I'm wearing. It's just up to their imagination.
if anything, right?
Right.
Right. So,
My imagination
At this
went to a dark
point-
place.
Becca.
at this point, we'll move on to the bad anime. So, Becca and I had the great honor, and I don't even know why I did this to myself, but we got to
Because you didn't have a
watch.
choice. You didn't have a
Yeah,
choice.
that's true. So we got to watch Bobobo.
Bo
Which-
bo 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 bo.
However many
Yeah.
votes there are.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
bo bo bo.
Just
Pretty sure that was
yeah.
too many bows.
Yeah.
It might have been, but I'm not
Okay,
sure.
I have it
You
here.
never
It's
know.
Bobo.
Yeah,
There you go. Yay!
Yeah, there we go.
Nick.
That's it. So, just so you can all kind of get an understanding of the fabulousness of Bobobo. Bobo
Sorry, every
is
time
a
you
man.
say that, it's just...
It's ridiculous.
Baby.
So Bobo is a man with the incredible power of hearing the voices of hair and using his own hair to fight, namely his nose hair. He uses this power to fight off the Margarita Empire and all of Emperor Serena's minions, who are stealing the hair off anyone they find to power up their emperor.
Margarita.
So,
In the English version, the bad guy's name is Baldy Bald.
Lord Baldy Bald.
Lord Baldy Bald.
Because
so
Becca
terrible.
and I felt the need to watch this dubbed. Too.
I wasn't expecting his power to come from his nose hair. Why not, his hair?
Well, it comes
hair?
from both. He's got a fro.
Yeah, he has the
Big
blonde
yellow
fro.
afro.
Oh, we can get into it.
Yeah, Becca, do you want to feel the beginning of this?
Oh.
This awesomeness?
Okay, well, first thoughts. This anime is as stupid as its name. I fucking hated this.
Hmm.
I love you!
I wasted an hour of my life on this, and I almost stopped talking to Leah over it. It's that bad. Do not watch this. Do not. Unless you're high or drunk. Or both.
I don't know, man.
Maybe it's better.
If you're high or drunk, then there's probably
Is it
better
really that
things you
bad?
could watch.
It's so
It's so
bad.
Is it? I didn't think it
I'd
would be
rather
that
watch
bad.
Naruto, I'm pretty sure, in all honesty.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10,
Oh, wow.
this is a negative 50. It's so
dear.
bad. Like, the first episode is 20 minutes long, and it felt like it took 3 hours to get through.
I mean,
And then-
people out there
God.
must have liked it. There's 76 episodes.
Wow.
And that's
Maybe it's really marketable.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It is based on a manga from Shonen Jump, which seems
Right.
to, like, get those shows that, or, like, those anime properties that seem to go forever, regardless
One
of how,
Piece?
like, yeah, regardless of, like, and I can't speak towards One Piece, but I can speak towards, like, Naruto and Yu-Gi-Oh!, which, like, maybe initially they're okay, but they slowly become very mediocre, and this seems to be what Shonen Jump just specializes in. Sorry to anybody who likes Shonen Jump, but that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Leah, what are your first thoughts?
My brain. My brain. Fuck, I don't know. I mean, like, I already watched this decent, like, it wasn't that recently, and my mind is still just like, why? Like, why did you feel the need to do that to me? I don't know, man. It was weird, and, like, parts of it I did kind of laugh, because I was like, oh my god, this is so ridiculous, why am I watching this? But then, I don't know, I think Liam had mentioned it's a certain type of humor from Japan.
Yeah, I looked it up.
common?
It's kind of like, it's kind of like having a straight man versus the comedy guy.
Oh,
there's a
I
lot
know what that is.
There's
yeah.
a lot of puns and stuff, which maybe don't translate,
Yeah.
or the English puns that they put in to help it translate. I don't like puns very often, and if I find myself laughing at a pun, I quickly, like, hate
Get
myself
over
for
it.
it.
Yeah.
So perhaps if I were more of a pun-inclined person, I would have liked this more, but I'm not.
Yeah, like, it's just really random. There's not a whole lot of storyline, and they'll often cut into these little, almost like, mini movies. And it just takes, like, a total side turn. And I just have to mention, it's an anime that, at one point, there's a pair of underwear that has, like, a swan built onto it. It's,
Yeah.
like, he's literally duck underwear. He's a living thing. He, like, is the hat on this big guy who wants to fight Bobobo.
Wait. So the underwear duck is the hat that the guy is wearing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's,
What?
like, upside down underwear, but with, like, a duck's head on it. And he's totally alive.
Okay.
And then you find out so he's, like, all like, I fucking hate my life. And then Bobo's afro, like, opens up. And then, like, a full-on, like, duck comes out and starts talking to the duck underwear, being like, I'm your father. And then you find out that the duck who, like, lives in Bobo's afro, like, had sex with a pair of underwear and created
Oh
the
my
underwear duck.
What?
Okay,
What?
Oh my god.
here's my theory about Bobobo, which is the name of the main character. I think he's a robot, and he's run by, like, occasionally, like, as we mentioned, when he fights, it's with, like, super long nose hairs. And, like, the joke is often when the nose hairs come out, there's, like, a little person, like, at one point there's a little, like, granny, like, sweeping his upper lip, and she's got, like, clothes strung out over this really long nose hair, and then when the nose hair attacks, the clothes, like, shoots away from her, and she freaks out. And then every time he gets kind of defeated, like, you know, in anime fights where there's occasionally a moment where it seems like the good guy's gonna lose and he's powered out and maybe he won't make it.
Yeah.
When that happens in this, there's, like, this little man that pops out of his nose and is all like, shutting up shop now, bye! And he puts down, like, these little grates over Bobobo's nose. So my theory is he's actually a robot run by all these little people.
Yeah?
Right.
That's my best
Run by the
theory.
Illuminati.
That might be who they are.
Can we also, Becca, discuss, like, the major, like, racism
I
in
was
this
just gonna
show?
say, the racism
Like,
that pops
oh,
up.
damn, it's bad. I don't know if it's just the
Like,
dub,
really bad?
but
I wonder if it's the dub, because it seems like a very...
they, like, make fun of Chinese accents, like, hardcore.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
like,
no.
Like-
the first episode, all the bad guys are very Asian and very stereotypical, like the squinty, like, not squinty eyes, but, like, the slanted eyes, and,
Right.
like, the very racist Chinese,
Stereotype.
yeah, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck my life.
I don't know.
It's been a while. Anyway, doesn't look very good.
Not tasteful.
not tasteful. No, not great. That brings me to my other like big kicker. Like I said, I'm pretty big on like the animation style. If the animation style turns me off, like that's enough to make me not want to watch a show.
Yeah.
And I found this one, the animation style, it felt like every single character was drawn by somebody else and then just dropped in. So like the bad guys almost look like, with their bald heads, they almost look like one of the people from Dragon Ball Z that has the bald head.
Yeah.
Piccolo. Fuck, I can't remember. But they look like they're from Dragon Ball Z, and then Bobobo almost looks like Johnny Bravo.
Yes.
Which is not anime at all. And the girl, Beauty that's with him, she looks like she's from the Nico Sugar Girls.
Yeah, Neko Sugar Girls.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she looks like she's from that. That's how poorly she's drawn, and like her eyes are huge. It's not good.
Jeez.
It just drives me crazy. If the credits are anything to be believed, eventually some big bomb woman is going to show up, and she's literally drawn like a cartoon bomb with like long women's legs coming out of the back of the bomb.
Oh yeah,
and, like, long women's arms, and then like eyes and lips just smacked onto the bomb, so it looks like a bomb woman. Like it's not.
I feel it's almost like I see where they were trying to go with this anime, like being random and quirky and like going for that certain kind of humor, but I feel like it's just not executed well. Like it's either too random or they don't have enough consistency going on behind that randomness to like make it even entertaining. I almost got like the trying too hard feeling. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe if I was like a young boy, I'd probably find this like hysterical, but I don't know.
That's where I wonder if maybe as we might encounter, we're just not the target audience for the show.
Which is true.
So it bounces off of us, but I feel like some of the jokes, from my understanding, it's actually been censored a little bit for North American consumption, like a lot of animes seem to be. It's censored so that it will appeal more towards children when initially it's actually something made for adults or like young adults. I don't know. Like you said, like I know when I first started watching anime, I kind of liked the randomness of them all, and like I was a really big fan of Excel Saga. And the older I get, the less patience I have for that kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
Want a consistent story and characters that aren't annoying, and Bobobo doesn't really deliver on either of those two things.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that you would not watch this anymore.
I might watch it if I had a whole big group of people at my house and I felt like torturing them. I would be like, you guys have to see something awesome, and then I would put it on and then just laugh the whole time.
This sounds about right.
Screamed and cried. It would be an excellent torture device.
I feel like I agree. I mean, oh god, no, there's no way I would continue watching this unless it was, you know, you're like
just
really drunk or like, yeah, you're hanging out with a bunch of people and you're just like, let's watch how ridiculous this is. And then turn it off after like 10 minutes.
Yeah, never watch it again. Yeah, 10 minutes is all you need.
Yeah, seriously.
That.
Go watch like the first like 5 minutes. Listen to that beautiful intro song that I wish we could play for you right now.
I actually didn't
call it a day.
I didn't mind the intro song.
No, actually, it really wasn't that bad. It just now that I've watched it, brings back too many bad memories.
That's by far the most forgivable part of the anime, I think, is the intro song.
Just know that it all goes downhill from there.
Yeah.
So,
unless you like that kind of stuff, then it's probably great.
Yeah, so...
But not us.
Yeah.
Whee!
So...
It's interesting, like, the way you guys described it. You know, if you guys described it the way you did, but didn't say anything about how bad it was, you know, that sounds like oh, that's... show sounds like pretty dumb, but you know, kind of entertaining.
Yeah,
it kind of is. Like, you know, you find, well, for me anyway, Becca probably disagrees. Like, I kind of was watching it and I was entertained mostly because I'm like, oh my god, this is so random, this is so stupid. But then it's like by the time it ends, your mind is just like why? Just why? Like, I just don't even understand at this point.
Like I said, this is the kind of thing that like that you'd watch with a group of friends and laugh at how bad it is. That would make it better because you get to share the horribleness with everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Having to sit and watch it by myself in a room, it was just not good because I can't joke with myself. I'm not good at that. So I just...
Joke with the cats.
the cats aren't very good at laughing at my jokes, and if nobody laughs, it doesn't feel like it really landed. Yeah, so I kind of agree. Like, the randomness is good for, like, if you're watching with other people, because then everyone can be like, what the fuck, that was so random, it makes no sense. But by yourself, it's just in your head, you're like, what the fuck, and I swear to God, I said what the fuck out loud. Like,
I
5 or
did,
6 times,
for sure.
until I realized it was just that kind of anime, and then I was just like, I'm not even gonna question it anymore, it's just dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
So,
I will
sounds
not
like,
be watching
you know,
this.
that the whole randomness and what the fuckness, you know, that's done right in shows, even like non-anime shows. Like one of my favorite shows, Tim and Eric, awesome show, great job. You know, that's all about the anti-humor and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, that's my favorite show, so obviously they're doing it right for some people.
Yeah, and
That's
like,
true.
I'm a big fan of Rick and Morty, and
Oh,
they do a lot of
yes.
like, what the fuck stuff on there.
but they
But
still
it's-
have some kind of continuation, some kind of minor plot, at least,
Well,
happening.
it almost feels like they have heart.
Yeah.
Like, there's a soul to it, and Bobobo didn't feel like it had any of that to it. It just felt like it was an empty...
There was
shell.
no rhyme or reason to anything
Yeah.
that happened. Like, absolutely nothing. Like, even the villain in the show, you see him for, like, the first... Not even him. You kind of get introduced to it in the first episode for, like, a couple minutes. And then the next episode is just, like, the most random shit of your life.
Mm-hmm.
It's just...
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think overall, it's just a little too disjointed for my taste. Can understand if other people are into it, but it's just not for me. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
There's only so many ways we can say it's bad.
yeah, exactly. Just, watch at your own risk.
No, let's just
But,
hammer the nail home a couple more times.
It's
So,
horrible. It sucks. Don't
Yep.
watch it.
How much would someone have to pay you to watch it again?
I mean, if you wanted to, like, give me the wine to drink to get tipsy enough to enjoy it, I'd be cool with that.
But,
I'm
like, how
poor,
much
so-
wine is that?
Actually quite a bit, so.
Just
I'm
know.
poor, so it's going to take at least $5.
at least
At least.
$5 per minute, though. I mean, it adds up.
Oof.
Oh yeah, that adds
That's
up.
better, yeah.
Yeah, that's better. I was going to do $5 for the whole thing.
Oh, no, Becca, no.
All 72 episodes? Come on. You can hold
a
yourself
lot.
a bit higher than that.
I was going to say, please nobody hold me to that. I would want a lot more. My
Okay,
time
guys.
is much more valuable.
It's been recorded.
So,
Oh, no.
now that we have discussed our good and bad anime for the week, would we like to do our marble pull for next week?
Hells
Well,
yeah.
let's just see. Are there any, like, closing thoughts, comparisons of the two animes? I mean, these animes have so much in common. Like,
Oh, so much.
it's
Really?
great.
It sounds like there's fighting in both of them.
That's true.
Yes.
You want to know about the
yep.
fight scenes in Bobobo?
I think I can imagine them
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah,
as is.
they do.
It's nose
Yeah.
hair.
It's
He's
literally nose hair.
whipping people with nose hair.
That looks nothing like nose hair whatsoever.
Yeah, it like
Just saying.
shoots out of
Look
his,
like-
it
like black
shoots out of his
tentacles.
nose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. From his
Seriously.
nose.
It's
Yep.
just weird.
Yeah.
Just,
I don't think there's any way we can contrast and compare these two animes.
Yeah, I don't
Not
know.
really.
I mean,
They kind of have a completely different tone to them.
Mm-hmm.
100% different, and
Sounds
I've
like
seen
it.
a bit of both.
I'm definitely interested in looking up Gangsta, just
Oh.
because there's a couple things that seem like the death thing catches my attention.
They're just the characters are just really well
Oh,
done.
deaf.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Mhm.
yeah, deaf.
I was like,
It's just,
death
like,
thing.
I just-
Death thing.
I think Veda really like got it right when she said like a lot of their like the base of
Like,
their
you've
character,
seen the, like,
has been
archetype
seen.
of that character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they're just not linear, and there's
Yes.
a good amount of like there's humor, there's killing, there's sex, there's intrigue, like all these other things, and I think it's refreshing to kind of watch like an adult anime, and I don't mean this in like
Yeah,
harem or like hentai or whatever, like
Fan
an
service
actual like mature anime. Like I feel like someone who doesn't even watch anime could probably come in and
Like,
watch the
it's
show.
Meant for an older audience.
Yeah.
Well, you did have me at whores.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And the gigolo,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes me more excited.
That was a good
Classic
twist
Becca.
though,
Cool
because
Becca.
that was a good twist because you wouldn't see it coming, because again, they don't
No.
necessarily play up that factor
No,
of Warwick, so.
it was good. I liked
Yeah.
it.
Sexy times.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Cool. So shall we roll into the marble
We
poll?
shall roll.
Alright, so just a recap of how this works. We have 4 marbles, 2 white, 1 blue, and 1 red. Whoever pulls the white marble gets to watch the good anime. Dubbed or sub, it's up to them. Whoever pulls the blue marble gets to watch the crappy anime. Dubbed, subbed, I guess however they would like as well. And then whoever pulls the red marble gets to watch the shitty anime. They have to watch it dubbed if available, but they get to pick the animes for the coming week, or for the next week, so it evens out. Arguably, red marble is the marble you want to pull.
Well, I don't know. Not one.
It is the most
Yeah.
exciting one.
It
really
is.
Yeah, it's the one with the most power, the most pros and cons. So we have our little marbles in our little Billy B can. Who would like to draw first? I'm technically drawing for everybody, but we've all seen how honest I am. I watched Bobobo for this shit, so...
I'll volunteer to draw last.
Alright.
Oh,
Were we
okay.
sticking with the rule that the red marble pulls first?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's do that.
Yeah, do
Okay,
that.
then I volunteer
Alright.
as juniors.
I was the red marble biatch.
Oh, wait, that's right.
And then red, blue, then white, white.
Sure.
I pulled the fucking blue marble. God damn my life.
Wait, was that for you or Leah?
That was for me.
Okay.
I
So
thought
for
Leah was the red marble.
Yeah.
So it kind of
Do you
got a
wanna
little
reset?
turned around just because we kind of had a preemptive recording before this. So I picked the first animes, but Becca technically drew the red marble,
Red marble.
which is
yeah.
how she ended up watching Bobobo with me. So she will now be picking the animes we're going to watch this time.
Mhm.
Right. Okay.
And so
Sorry.
whoever draws the red marble this time is going to pick next time.
Yes.
If that makes sense, everybody.
It's not
Sorry,
lining up in
everyone.
my head, but whatever. I'll
Okay.
figure it out.
It'll
Sorry.
get there.
Sorry, everyone. My life is a joke.
Mhm.
That was a good explanation. I think we got it covered.
Okay.
All right. So are we drawing for Leah first or for me first? I reset.
Oh, we're doing a
I
reset.
don't know.
Yeah.
Go,
You're
Leah.
just trying to cheat yourself out of the blue
I'm
marble.
volunteering Leah.
I'll take the fucking blue marble if you want me to.
You can
Or I can
reset,
reset.
Becca.
All right. Do you want to go first, Leah? 'Cause
Sure.
You watch Bobobo. All right. Here we go. You get the blue marble. Jesus Christ. It just wants out.
Cursed.
All right. For myself, I pulled the goddamn red marble again.
Again,
God damn it.
Becca?
You and me, Becca.
You know what? But I get to
Are
pick
those
the anime.
marbles rigged?
I think so. I mean, the 2 white ones are still sitting in this stupid can. Just. Congratulations, Veda and Liam.
You're safe.
Yay!
That's
Okay.
all right.
We get the cool one.
Yeah, you
We
get
get
the
the
neat
good
one.
anime.
So I'm picking for this week.
Yep.
And I'm picking 2 animes that I have not seen anything of, but they're similar in that they're both short episode animes, so they only run like 5
Right.
minutes.
I remember you talking about this.
Yes. So I honestly don't know which one
Huh.
is going to be better, but I'm going on my own bias of what I've seen from like different fandoms. The people watching for Veda and Liam, you will be watching an anime called I Can't Understand What My Husband Is Saying. And
Okay.
it has a Japanese
the name.
name, but I'm not going to be so offensive
Pronouncing
in
it?
mispronouncing it. Yeah.
Mm.
I cannot pronounce separate languages to spare my life. It's all about a husband and wife, and the husband is super nerdy and like super into the anime lifestyle, and
Right.
he's considered like a need.
A neat?
A neat? That's
Yeah,
the word,
yeah.
yes.
What's a neat?
Um,
Is a neat like an otaku?
It's an
Yes.
acronym. But it's more like it's an otaku, but like it's those people that never leave their house.
A NEET is a young person who is not in education, employment, or training.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And then
Oh.
his wife is super like doesn't go on the internet, doesn't watch anime, very like outgoing and like productive and stuff like that. And it's all about their relationship.
How are
That
they
should be
married?
interesting. You know what? Opposites attract.
I was just
right?
thinking that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's a nice short anime. They're only 5-minute episodes. Available on Crunchyroll, so
Right.
easy to find.
Oh, quick question. Because they're
Yes.
so short, are we still doing the first 3, or are we doing more?
Yeah, just first 3.
Okay.
I think. rather than forcing everyone to watch
So
an hour
easy.
worth of it. I think this show, like, if you watch an hour worth of it, you'll have watched the entire
We could always do
series.
6.
Ah.
That's a half hour.
I was thinking just keep it 3
Okay.
still. Yeah.
If you want
Um,
do more.
So, for myself and Leah,
Mm.
we are watching Hetalia,
Oh.
Axis Powers. I'm basing this purely on what I've seen of, like, the fandom, how they can be a little bit rabid sometimes. And I will admit
Yeah.
that sometimes rabid fandoms turn me off of things. So we're gonna put that to the test.
All right.
I like
That's
it.
all, and that anime is all about all of the countries that were involved in like World War II are kind of personified as people, and you see their relationships as people kind of right before and during World War II is what my understanding is.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I think that'll be interesting.
that's what we're doing, and that's also a short, like 5-minute long episode.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
runtime 5 minutes.
Cool.
All right. So just
I
to
like-
recap, Becca, you will be choosing again next week then, correct?
Yes. Fuck my
Oh
life.
boy.
Oh.
Fuck the
I'm
rest of
gonna
us, man.
I'm gonna pick something horrible.
I know
Well,
you
do it.
are.
It'll
Do
be
it.
great.
You're
I'm
just,
already
you're just a
plotting.
tyrant now.
Yes, maybe we'll have to watch Naruto again.
Oh, God.
No.
Becca, please.
You will discover, listeners, on this podcast, I'm really sorry to all of you 12-year-olds out there, but we don't like Naruto, so just disclaimer at the beginning.
But Becca just spoiled that we've recorded episodes prior to this. It was a
No,
secret
no,
until
no.
now.
She didn't
Oh,
say
you just
that. You
spoiled
just
it,
spoiled
Liam.
it.
You just
That was
said
an
you're gonna make
Easter
us
egg.
watch Naruto again.
That was an Easter egg.
Yeah, but that didn't. She
beforehand.
didn't say anything.
We could have just
It's-
watched it in our poor, unfortunate youths.
Yeah.
Yells
Maybe
loudly
we
at
just
Liam.
made each other watch it.
Oh, it's still an Easter
Or
egg.
could you?
Now the tease has been made. They're gonna be like, oh, there's secret episodes.
Oh,
You know what? For all we know, they aren't even listening anymore.
That's
Let's
true.
Just be,
They-
just
so,
be quiet for a second
on
to
this
see if
note-
we hear them.
Okay,
Yeah, they're
guys.
still there.
On this note,
I'm
silence.
so proud that you've all made it to this point. So, if you really are still listening, thanks. This is our first episode, and we will be back next time. And hopefully you give us a listen again. So,
Fingers crossed.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
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 Bye.